Charging on the cavalry that's not looking, not even surprised that it got shielded. I may not be a new type, but that's an even better reason to keep an eye on the radar. Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here. Whew, this thing is fast. Today we're on a 400 rated match on the City Runes map, and the suit of the day is the level 4 Zuda. While we should all avoid using high-leveled suits for good reasons, there is a unique advantage you can get from using one of these things: overtuning. Overtune custom parts are parts that increase stats based on your suit's level, and caps at level 4. Which means if you have the right parts, your level 4 machine can be quite, extreme. This Zuda is fit with the custom part Overtune Mobility, increasing our thruster speed all the way to 220. That may not sound very impressive to 500 cost players, but remind you this is a 400 match, and this is a 250 machine. Speed is relative, and on this Zuda it is superlative. The incredible speed allows us to swap locations in the blink of an eye, which works perfectly with the main weapon of the suit, a 135mm anti-warship rifle. This rifle packs a serious punch with a super annoying strong stagger, but has a gruesome 15-second reload time, a small mag capacity, and a long interval between shots just to keep your fingers fiddling. So what do we do between shots? We go very fast. In the animation that introduced this suit, MS Igloo, thanks to its Saturn engine, this suit was so fast it torn itself apart. The Zuda in this game also appropriately has self-destructing level of armor, so it's fair to say that in this aspect, this game is quite lore accurate. While this suit is very fast, that doesn't quite translate directly to winning a game because speed has no impact on the enemy. You can dash around as much as you want, but it won't stop enemies from killing your teammates, so you have to use this speed to do something somehow. Here's how to do it. Thruster to the side, then a back thruster, and our opponent can't even follow. Sturmfaust in his feet and stay down. While we get high performance balancers, we don't get melee combo controller, so you will be swinging down attacks all day. Finished our business and departed in style. Not only do we get an incredible thruster speed, but we also get forced injectors, and assault boosters, and flight control program to absolutely zip around in 3 dimensions. On your knees! You can do fancy melee hits and runs as much as you want, but it's way easier to put a huge shell into the enemy from 450 meters away. Gun cannon is not giving up, standing still to fire is a disadvantage at close ranges, and standard melee priority does not help. No point in staying in this disadvantaged fight, just to look at the difference in speed when we back off. Off the bridge and we find another raid type awkwardly trying to run, let's not get into each other's way, and now a high-speed flanking maneuver. Less than half a thruster bar and we're already behind the gun cannon taking the kill. Charging on the cavalry that's not looking, not even surprised that it got shielded. I may not be a new type, but that's an even better reason to keep an eye on the radar. Instead of getting stunned from behind, we are the one to put the gym free on his knees. While we can dodge as many shots as we want, the Zuda has armor made of sandwich wrapping, so we have to be careful. One beam rifle shot and we take 2000 damage. Yikes. 15 dreadful seconds of reloading done, full back thrusters, who are you above and where are you looking? 135mm shell in his shoulder and he falls below the bridge. Typing disadvantage doesn't matter when the gun is big enough. While I have been hitting most of my shots this game, don't be deceived as the rifle shots are really hard to hit. In comparison, the Sturmfaust is a much safer choice if you have the 2 seconds spare to pull it out. Definitely want to enter a melee fight with that instead. Enemies walking right below us, but our rifle needs to reload. How much I want to shoot them in the face, but we got no guns to do so. By the time the rifle finishes reloading, our team is mostly screwed over already. Someone's directly behind, put the Gouf on his knees and waste no time before running away. We were so lucky not to get stunned by that first bazooka shot. One thruster bar and we traversed pretty much across the entire map. Gouf tries to chase, but his bazooka just one step short and he gets dropped once again. That Gouf is not any normal Gouf, but the Gouf flight type. He is not much slower if at all, and his stun rod can definitely finish us in one combo. He flies straight at us, somehow our Sturmfaust misses, and we slam on the thrusters immediately. Just look at the speed. His heat rod wasn't even close. Teammate support type arrives and we know we're saved. Enhanced shield tackle into the Gouf to avoid friendly fire, and the Gouf gets ended by some big damn Gatling guns. No time to chill though, enemies still out there and we casually blow up his shield. One more shot left in the chamber, let's use that up before repairing. Scope in, steady. Fired right on his emergency evasion. Dang. Gets ready to repair, but then two low enemies appeared. They just keep spawning in, don't they? With our speed, we can probably do something about them. At most, we respawn later. Sturmfaust hits, but we get hit as well. Not dead yet, miraculously. At such low health, there's no point in repairing anymore. Let's just try to hit as many rifle shots possible before we go down. Let our gym dominance take the lead and the stun rod while we knock the Gouf off the sky again. Dropped like a pigeon and a Sturmfaust in his face. I can feel the hatred coming from him across the screen. And of course he comes for us immediately after getting up despite being on the disadvantaged side. Perfect emergency evasion and another rifle shot to put him on his knees the 5th time. Lesson for the Gouf, keep a cool head. Another missed bazooka shot, can't blame him because we're genuinely hard to hit, and a final Sturmfaust into him before our teammate finishes him up. Final 40 seconds with 4,000 health left. We made it through 7 minutes, no way we can't make it to the end. Get up early to reload the rifle, wait for it. Not the fastest gun in the Wild West, but we hit through the shield and he missed. 100% skill issue. He's coming for us, but he ain't catching up to the Saturn engine. He got no feet, but we barely missed the shot. He stands up with his Gatling gun, luckily for us he ran out of ammo. Sturmfaust gets blocked, but the cavalry goes down on our teammate's next shot. Final dash with the tomahawk in hand and we finish the game. That was a spectacular game on the level 4 Zuda. 0 deaths! And it's not like we didn't contribute. 3rd overall ranking and 4th in damage. You don't get that all the time. Very quick, hard hitting, and its paper armor can be solved by dodging everything. That's it from me today. Latest.